Hey, what up, YouTube? I just wanted to do a quick review, in-app review of the Tapo D130. This is one of the new doorbells from I think it's TP Link. Uh, Basically, these is my like little gripes about the doorbell. I bought two of them. Let me show you guys. So I bought two of them the to replace my Ring doorbell, and there's some issues, kind of minor, but there's still some issues with it. This is the smaller version, the cheaper version. This is like $50. It doesn't have the PR sensor. It comes with the spot. I think it has the ring light around the door, the actual button, and the same 2K video and all that. But let's jump in my issues. So one of the major issues that I have is quick response. This doorbell, when you press the doorbell, it does not have quick response. Like even if you don't answer it or nobody answers the door, it doesn't have quick response. You have to manually come in here and hit one of these response. I know the other two doorbell, the battery one and the other, I think the D230 and D225 or something like that, they have that feature. Another feature that is missing from this one is it does not have 24 hour recording. It just has loop recording of events only. That's not an option. I have a SD card in here. I think it's like a 64 gig. Doesn't give that option. Another major thing is notifications. If you go in here, you have the option to schedule your notifications like daytime, nighttime, or custom time. The problem with this, if you say you just want notifications at night, like from 8 to 8 in the morning, right? 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. During the daytime, if somebody rings your doorbell, you're not going to get a notification. You're not going to get a call. You're not going to get nothing at all, right? The only thing that's going to go off is the chime, and if you have an Amazon Alexa inside the house. But as far as you being at work, it's not going to work. And my Ring, before we did that, you had where you could turn off notifications. Just notifications like if somebody walks in front of the camera, if mailman comes or anything like that, it'll not go trigger the notifications. But if somebody presses the doorbell, it will trigger it on your phone. But this one does not do that. So that's a big downfall of this doorbell. Other settings are pretty good. I want to say, let me see if I can think about anything. And as you can see, when you go into doorbell, you can see the video call is a separate option from the actual notification. So I don't know why that is not working like that. Maybe it's a software issue or something like that. I don't know. But basically, the only other issue that I can think of on the top of my head is I bought two of the cameras, like I said before. One, I had no problem with it. I installed it. The back plate worked good, slide it on, it was good. The second camera, the back plate was defective. I could not get both of the top and bottom to clip in. If the top clip in, the bottom wouldn't clip in, and vice versa. I had to use crazy glue to glue the back plate onto the wall, onto the actual camera itself. I was going to send it back, but like I did all this work installing through my existing chime and all of that, so I didn't want to really go through all of that. So it works fine. But like I said, just bear in mind that if you test it before you start doing all of that, because a lot of them, like I said, I bought one and one was defective. I bought two and one was defective. Other than that, can't really think of nothing else right now. The only other minor thing is permissions. If you share one of your cameras with a family member or so, there's no option for you to give them like admin privilege. They can only like view the camera. They can't edit anything on the camera, which I feel is not. That's something, again, like my Ring, I could have shared it and I could pick who's an admin and who's not. Don't know why this one don't have that. But other than that, it's a pretty good camera. I think it's 2K. It does what it's supposed to do, and it looks good. But like I said, I don't know if I'm hoping this video gets to like TP-Link and they could push out an update, because the other cameras that they have, the other doorbells that they have these features. So I don't know why, if it's because this one is cheaper, but still, I mean, this one doesn't have a PR sensor, so that's kind of what you're not paying for. I don't know why they're cutting back on the software experience. So yeah, but basically, thanks for watching. Like I said, if you guys think in the market and you don't want to pay that subscription fee, this is a good doorbell. I would just say, if I would go back right now, I would probably get one of the more expensive ones, because like, I don't like these features that it doesn't have. But I'm hoping that I get a software update and it'll change. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Give you a basic guide how to use this app. You click on the Tapo doorbell, it will show you the actual live screen over here. You see, you can actually see the zoom in is pretty nice. It will get, or you could set, for example, if you wanted to notify when there's someone in this area or someone's in that area. It gives you the date on time. You could talk to someone over here. If you want to talk, hold to talk. You do privacy mode. It basically blocks it if you're having a party or an event. You don't want the thing to notify you every 5 seconds. Then you have quick responses. You could actually send these automated things. It will tell you, for example, let's click on one.
I'll be there in a minute.
And it leaves a voice note at the door. I'll be there in a minute. Then you have the playback and download. For example, you could actually play back on something, and you could zoom in. You could take a camera you see on the bottom. You have the video. You have the scissor. You could cut a video, or you could do full screen, and you could scroll back all the way over here, or whatever you want to see anytime. Okay, give you basic. Now you click on the Tapo app. This is very cool. It shows you the update, the feedback. You can give feedback, user guide, and basic stuff here. Let's just not waste time here. Connected hub. So now, actually, when setting it up, you're going to want to connect it to Wi-Fi with the actual Ethernet cable. It'll make it a lot easier. Once you have it connected, you do not need it to be connected to a live Ethernet cable. As long as you have Wi-Fi in the home, you could connect it. So mine is connected wirelessly. You have the stats LED on the doorbell itself. There's a little LED light, so this is on. Spotlight, brightness, and as you could have however you want on for the brightness. Storage and recording. Again, we don't need the storage as long as you have SD card. That's what's amazing about this. And then you have battery status. It shows you your status on your battery. It lasts pretty well. I could say you might have to charge it every few months. Detection is also very cool. You could set however you like. Wake up detection, wake up settings. You could have it when it's pressed, how long it stays. When an event, it shows you different options for when it should go on, how often it should go on. And motion detection, for example, I could set it. I want it to be over here is activity zones. Now I could do it primarily where the green is, in the green, another green, and you could do different options. Sensitivity, you could do pet detection, vehicle detection, package detection. You get packages. You want it to detect packages. Motion detection, again, it will cause it to go off more frequently if you have a higher sensitivity. But overall, it's very easy and very simple to use. The doorbell, it shows you all different options, the volume, and everything about it. The anti-theft alarm, I didn't really play around with it enough, but basically it's something to do with when you try to remove the doorbell. I guess you want to charge your battery, and you can play around with it. Basically, it would ring. Again, I'm not sure if someone could actually use it if they steal it. I didn't try and make a new account and play around with that, but this is actually very interesting. Overall, it's a very easy, simple to use thing. When it comes in the box, it looks a little bigger, the device looks bulky, but it's actually amazing. It's clear, it's good. And again, the best of all, you don't have to pay for storage. And it's very simple, easy, user-friendly. It's not too complicated. I definitely recommend it, and I'm enjoying it so far. Yeah. It's, look, when you take it out of the box, just follow the instructions straight through, and it's really, really easy to install, mount it on the wall, put the battery pack, and set it up.
Gorgeous, but it is very old and traditional. But I prefer something new, but that's fine. The Wi-Fi has a stable connection. Here we have a USB-C and their stuff, and that will be great if they connect with only Wi-Fi, and you don't need the LAN connection. But anyway, totally for this price, it has a acceptable quality, and you have a both ring and camera and motion detector. I will update if I saw anything else, and probably maybe upload another video for the quality of the image. Thank you for watching. Bye.
What are yarn shop? Oh, cool. Yeah. Huh. Calls the porch. And so it doesn't have a. Oh, the porch. Of the porch. Yeah, and then it's just this space. Right. That's just like the front of the house. Just this. Right. Is this beautiful, amazing? It's called the porch. It's called the porch. I really like the the owl, and then like the yarn. Oh, and look at it's so decorated. Like on our road trip, I'm gonna learn how to crochet. Okay. Yeah. Well, I actually saw a crochet loom. I was gonna ask if you wanted me to pick it up.
Timbre de Tapo también es compatible con el sistema de Google Home por medio de comandos. Muéstrame Tapo Doorbell.
Claro, transmitiendo la imagen desde el dispositivo Tapo Doorbell al dispositivo Telesonic.
Ahí estamos viendo una transmisión en vivo de la cámara.
This is the Tapo camera video doorbell. It was very easy to install. It has ultra wide lens. It works very well. If you push the doorbell like this, it rings quite well, and it notifies you in the app and inside as well.